Hey guys, welcome in. I'm trying to see if it's too light in here. Can y'all hear me clear? Good. I can hear myself. Y'all probably can't hear me as loud because I have myself recording in my ear. So I can hear myself. You see me? That's what's up. Y'all know I'm goofy. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. I need to get some more water because. Hey, big Rasta. Be right back. Hold it down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go. I need to get a piece of pizza real quick. If you in here, keep tapping the screen. no sense. If you're just coming in, tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live. Tap, share, tap, share, tap, share, tap, share, tap, share. What's up, TC? How you doing? How you doing? We're almost at 1K. Look at y'all. Thank you. What's up, King? What's that? Steven MCK? Y'all, I had a really good workout. I felt a lot better. Even though when I talked earlier today about what I was going through in my feelings, I went to go work out as soon as I got offline. And the workout felt good. It felt good. It felt a lot better. You know? I tell people all the time, when you work out, it's like a stress relief. I'm telling you. Working out helps release what's going on mentally. Just takes like this weight off of you. You know, you feel lighter when you work out. You know, that's why I encourage people to do it. So much better. What's up, Warren? What would y'all do without me? What would y'all do if y'all would have never met me? Thank you for my roses, baby. Y'all, like my side is still hurting from this tattoo. I cleaned it, put some of that healing cream on it. Bruh. That thing's still hurting. Is Big Time still in here? Big Time, if you still in here, I saw your tattoo, bro. That ain't fire with the mic. That ain't fire. My brother got a similar tattoo just like you. He has the mic too. That ain't dope. I feel like I shared my live, but I'm waiting for everybody else to come in the room. So just vibing out until we get more people in here. We're still waiting on some souls. Hey. Hey. Solo. this music I chose. I'm always finding something on YouTube that's kind of like, I don't know, relaxing. It fits my vibe. Every music, if y'all hear the music that I play, it fits my vibe. It fits who I am. Especially if the mood I'm in. It will always fit the mood. Thank you, Solo, for the taps. Thank you. Somebody was trying to come in as a host. Terry. I always get a lot of brothers in here. I don't know if I'm gonna get a lot of ladies tonight for the topic, but it's okay. I'll spark it up. Hopefully people come in the room, you know, when they hear me. Because you know I'm loud. So TikTok gonna hear me. The people in the TikTok land gonna hear how loud I am. So I'm gonna talk real loud so y'all can hear me in the back. The people in the back need to hear. There's too many people in the front. You hear the people in the back. Y'all know what I want to do? I want to go to a jazz club. I think I'm old enough to go to one. I'm 33, so I think I'm old enough to get inside a jazz club. It's for the mature and sexy people. It's not for the young crowd. You feel me? It's for mature people. And I think I will fit in. I would love to go to a spoken word too. So I can go in there and be like, I would love to do that. That would be an ideal date. Somebody who's into poetry, into art, into jazz. I'm a nerd. I like art and stuff. Some people don't know that about me, but I like stuff like that. Art, music, poetry. Cute self. Oh, thank you. Don't start because I'm live. Don't start barking by yourself. See, he started doing this stuff now that I'm live, my dog. Now he want to act out. Get out my kitchen where you lose your dog soul. King Corey. Ooh, got 7 people in the room. Jay Blaze, hey. What's up, man? How you doing? We gonna fight. I sent you the invite. We not gonna fight because I sent you the invite. You always lit, always. And I ain't had no wine. I went to drink that one time, y'all, with the mimosas and the mojitos. I think I'm at the age now where I've always been a lightweight, and now I'm at the age where it's like one drink now made me go night-night. One drink now is like, I'm drunk. Like, what happened? Why am I drunk? I had a sip. What's wrong with me? What's going on? It's like it hits my system different than it would when you're younger. When you older, it's a whole different vibe. I don't know. Alcohol ain't alcoholic. Like, I don't know. You know how you used to go all the time? Like, you could drink. My body's saying no. You're gonna drink this and go to sleep. It's got melatonin in it. I'm telling you. You trying to freestyle? No. I'm about to start the topic. So tonight's topic is about the brother man. I don't know if some of y'all saw my post. It was actually in regards to the ladies. You know, I was trying to reach our ladies and ask them, what do you do when your brother man has failed you so many times? What do you do? I mean the African American man, you know. But we call it the brother man because I don't want to be coming up here saying, just a certain word and, TikTok start acting silly. Someone says, oh, you're talking about words. We're not doing that. We're just going to call it the brother man. And I've been in situations in my life where, I was talking about it earlier, how I've met so many different type of men in my life, and it just keeps failing. When you have been like encouraging, you have been everything that you would think he would need in his life to help him through things, and it's like he just can't accept it, or he just doesn't know how to appreciate it, and he hurts you, And if you constantly find yourself dealing with the same type of situation with a man, it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Do you just let it go? Do you give up? Do you keep fighting for him? What do you do? What do you do? I was at the point where I was just like, I don't think the brother man is for me. I feel like I just need to be away from him, because it's like, it's always a brother that I've run into that has so much trauma in his life that when it comes to wanting to be with the woman, he doesn't know how to love her. He don't know how to cherish her, So it's like, why should I have to constantly deal with that type of pain because you haven't become free from whatever you're dealing with from who knows what childhood or past, hurt from someone else? Why should I be beat up for that? It's like I said, what do you do as a woman? Do you just step back and just let it go? Keep fighting for him? Because baby, I was on the edge the other day. I was getting ready to say, I'm done. I ain't helping nobody else. Nope. You're not gonna waste my time. All of this that I have in me that's trying to help you, to encourage you, do everything that you need me to be in your life. You don't know how to do. You don't know what to do with it. You fumble the bag. You just drop it. I was gonna wash my hands, y'all. Wash the hands. But don't get me wrong, I love the brother man. I love my brother man. I really do. But I see it so much in our culture every single day. Like I was talking about it earlier, how every day I see a family that's just broken and not together, and a lot of it is in our community, and it's like there's a trend, and it's a continuously like cycle, and it's like there's no breakage. Like, when do you break the cycle in these homes every single day, in these relationships every single day? What do you do? What do we have to do to stop these curses that's happening, these generational curses? Like I was saying earlier, I really want to do a panel in regards to the brother man. Like, I want to do a panel with all men. Let them talk, because no man is talking. Men are just quiet. They don't say nothing. They hide everything, and they just go about it. And I want to do that panel just for them, to express everything they're feeling. I don't care if it's something that happened in your past since you was a kid. I don't care what it is. You need to get it out, because it's affecting your relationships. It's affecting your family. If you're married, it may be affecting your marriage right now, or your relationship. It can be affecting your children if you have kids. So we need to break that cycle. That's how I feel about the situation. Like, I don't want to be responsible for your pain. Like, I don't want to be hurt because you was hurt. Like, don't hurt me because you hurt. I don't want that. Solo, thank you for the taps. Yes, tap and share the live. Thank you. It's coming. Ooh. But that's how I feel. Because I don't want to get in another situation where I meet another brother man and he's dealing with the same stuff that I've seen in majority of our men. I don't want to deal with that anymore. And I don't want to continue to waste my time because I can't change a man. No one can change anybody. They gotta want to change for themselves. They gotta want to do better for themselves. And I can't do that. It starts within you. I can be a support to you, yes. I can encourage and do whatever I can for you, yes, but I can't change you. So, get out of my kitchen or you're gonna lose your dog's soul. Go. Sorry, y'all. See, I get distracted from my dog. But yeah, I don't wanna do that again. I think I'm at the point now, I'm tired of the same thing. You know, and people tell me all the time, oh, be still, don't do nothing, just the right man's gonna come along. I agree. 100% agree with that. But I still see it every day. I see it every single day. And I don't know what else to like, I don't know what's the solution to the problem. Like, what do we do? Because I can't sit back and watch somebody die in their mess. I care so much about people. I care about people so much to the point that I wish people cared about me that much. Like, if I see somebody falling and breaking down and it's just something that's killing them, I can't sit back and watch it. I want to be that person to, like, I know what that feels like, or I see you and I want to help you. But you got to want to help yourself at the same time too. And I think I find myself helping too many people that don't want to be helped. And I get hurt in the midst. That's my issue too. But I have a heart. I can't help it. I can't help that I love in a different way. I love you and I don't want to judge, and I don't judge you. Because there's no room for judgment. Like, nobody should judge anybody because we all going through something, right? We all dealing with something. So I can't do that. Thank you, Solo, for the taps. But when enough is enough, you know, you got to take your hands off of stuff now. You can't force it. You know, some people you just gotta let go. You don't want to, but you gotta do what's best for you. You don't want to die trying to help somebody else that's not worth helping, or somebody who doesn't want to be helped. You know, and I mean by dying, I mean your peace, your spirit dying, because they done sucked everything out of you, and you have nothing left. Now you dead. Now you dying. Now you need your cup refilled. You know, you don't want that. Solo, you on both pages. Thank you for the taps. But I just wish, I really, like, that's my biggest, like, wish is that, my biggest prayer, that people really come out of that stubbornness stage and that stage of just not wanting to be free. I want people to be free. You know, you don't have to live like that. You don't have to continually, like, deal with the same stuff back and forth, in and out, hot and cold. Like, you don't have to be that way. Why is it so hard for us, and I mean like us and all, to want to be free from something? Why is that so hard for us? I don't understand it. These are questions that, like, I ask myself daily within myself. Like, if I'm dealing with something, I'm like, why am I struggling with this? Why am I constantly putting myself through this? That's why it's so important every day to kind of like renew your mind, change your way of thinking, you know, stop reacting so much to stuff and just change you, work on you. People are afraid to do that. People feel like they need somebody and they don't want to take the chance, like the time to just focus on themselves and fix themselves. Because when you're trying to find it in somebody else, you wind up hurting that person too. I mean, am I wrong? Thank you for the taps. Was it Abu Zinda? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. For you, Paige. Thank you. I really want more for ourselves. I really do. I've always wanted that for us. Especially in this generation now. This generation is not as it used to be. You know, everybody is adapting to what they see. Everybody's becoming of the world. And it's like you need to be outside of that world. Like, you don't need to be like them. What happened to people being authentic and being different? You know? People feel like they'll judge you if you're different. If you start thinking different or you start being free, it's like a crime to people now. It's like, no, you can be free. You don't have to constantly deal in that dark place. You can be free. It's okay. Who said that was a bad thing? It's like people are afraid of that. I'd rather be at peace and free than to have to constantly look over my shoulder every 5 minutes or worry about the same situation every 5 minutes. One day is gone and then the next week it's coming back to me, and I hate being back and forth. I don't like to be up and down and unstable mentally. I don't like that. I found that people were never authentic. People never walk their own path. There's too many followers. There's too many people trying to keep up with other people and trying to do what everybody else is doing. People are afraid to be different. They feel like they're going to be judged for being different. The world will overlook you. People want to be accepted so bad in this world. People need acceptance. So that's why people fit in so much. They don't want to be different. Because nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to be overlooked. Hell, I've been overlooked. I've been different in my life. You know, I've never fit in with the crowd. But they look at those people as not stable. Which is sad that the world has painted it that way. You know how powerful we would be if we all were authentic and we all were just different and we just stood out amongst others? You know how powerful and great the world could be? I never fit in. It served me okay. Yeah. You can't fit in. Especially when you are a person that has this gift about you. You know how some people look at you and be like, you're different. There's something special about you. Now you hear that a lot about people, like something special about you. Those are different. Those people are different. You're not like nobody else. Those are your people. That's the ones that you need in your life. Those type of people. To be an example to the world that's just so lost. You need those type of people in your life. Not the ones that be like, oh, you just like the rest of them. I don't want to fit in with the same spirits that's just not going anywhere. That's it's just not moving nowhere. I don't want to go in a circle. And there's no exit. You just in a circle. It's in a circle. I can't live like that. So there's got to be a point in our lives where people just need to wake up. Just wake up and move forward. Stop just being like everybody else. Hey yo, this mix is nice. Like this whole soul beats mix. I love beats. Beats are so soothing to me. I can go to sleep listening to beats. I think I blame my parents for music when I was a kid, because my parents listened to music so much. My dad, when he was in my life for the short period of time he wanted to be there, he used to play music all the time. My mom loved music. She sang and danced like she loved music. And I've been glued to music since I was a baby. That used to be my escape when I was younger. To escape from the world was to listen to music. I used to lock myself in my room all day for hours. I still do it sometimes. And I will put on my headphones and just vibe to music for hours. Music has always been my escape. I've never been an artist. I've never been a singer or nothing, or a rapper or whatever you want to call it. I never did none of that. I just love to hear music, instruments. Depends on what type of music it is, you know, that's soothing to my soul. I will listen to it. Thank you, King B. How you doing? Oh man, what's up, man? Hey, yes sir. Issues. I got serious issues. I'm doing good. Oh man, how you doing? I was just up here just talking a little bit about the topic I wanted to discuss tonight. We're talking about the brother man, you know. And my initial question was for women, which I haven't had any ones come in there yet, but the initial question is, what do you do when your brother man has failed you so many times? What do you do in that situation? I was talking about how many broken homes we have, and a lot of our broken homes come from our community, our culture, you know. And it's a repeated cycle every day in the world. They paint this picture of the brother man not being a good man because he walks out on his family, or he's just so broken. He doesn't know he's dealing with something that's eternally deep that we would, as women, would never understand because he doesn't speak up about it. Because men feel like they have to protect their feelings, because expressing their feelings is considered a weak man. In the world, is considered a weak man. But if we get to the root of those issues now, rather than later, I feel like there won't be a lot of broken homes. There won't be a lot of women, you know, without being fully loved and treated like the woman that she's supposed to be treated, valued, you know? So I feel like if we get to the root of the issue, things will be different. We process it differently. Yes, you do. You do process it differently. But if you're going to process it differently, process it where it's like letting your significant other, if you're dealing in a relationship, for instance, let that person know. Because us women, we feel like, oh, you just don't want to talk, you don't want to communicate. That's why y'all see women who like, we want to talk, and y'all men be like, I don't feel like talking right now. I don't feel like talking. Like, I don't want to do that. But we trying to get into knowing what's bothering you, because we want to be that support to you. We want to make sure where we can fit in to help you through that situation and be as much of a support. I have seen it where men have literally held in so much and walked out. They didn't even want to talk about it. They just shut themselves out, walk out on a situation. There's no warning, no nothing. I've dealt with men. I've never been married, but I've dealt with men who have completely turned their backs on me. 1 minute we good, we straight, we vibing. And when it all breaks down because you're in your head so much, you disappear. And I'm like, what happened? Why you can't talk to me? I don't want to talk about it. I'm good. I'm chilling. I literally had to get something out of somebody the other day. A man. He couldn't even tell me what was wrong. And I said, I'm not going to sit here and feel what I'm feeling right now. That something is wrong with you. If it's something wrong, please tell me. If it's me, tell me. If it's not me, it's changed your whole vibe. Like, what's the matter? And I used to tell this person all the time, get out of your head, get out of your head. And that's true. Everyone is not trustworthy of that emotional trust. But when you are a man that's dealing with a family, a man that's in a relationship, you have to have some type of trust. Why are you with me? Why did we sit here and build this family together? If you can't trust me, you can trust me enough to lay in bed with me, but you can't trust me enough to listen to you and what you're going through. That doesn't make sense to me. As a woman, I'm like, you can trust laying in bed, but you can't trust me talking and you talking to me. That depends on the level of communication we have. And that's when the communication should be the key. But I feel like we're not making communication the key. Can't start anything without anyone who can't talk. You can't. One thing about me, I'm gonna talk your head off. I'm like, so what happened today? How was your day? What's going on? What's bothering you? And I have a discernment. My thing about me is that I have a very strong discernment. So I can feel when something is shifting. Either I would dream it or I would feel it instantly. And I will approach the situation. One, I'll give you a chance to approach me about it. But if you haven't, I'm going to approach you about it. Like, I had something going on. Like, I feel like there's something wrong. And if it is, do you feel comfortable telling me? I'm like, if you so comfortable to chit chat with me, laugh with me, vibe with me, go out with me, lay with me, you should feel comfortable enough to open up to me. I don't want no man to feel like he can't open up. That's my fear. Like, being in a relationship with someone who's afraid to open up. I don't want to be with you if you can't do that. Because I want our relationship to be built on trust. Knowing that whatever you say to me stays within us. Doesn't go outside of that. Yeah. Gotta test that on day one. Yeah, you do. You do have to test it on day one. A lot of times we don't feel safe because some women always lashing out. Meaning like, say in an argument, meaning like lashing out like that. When you guys have a disagreement and then she start lashing out about something, something that you told her so sacred, and she said, "That's why you ain't had no daddy." Da, 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 da. Is that what you mean by lashing out? That's wrong. That's just a woman that's bitter. To go below the belt like that, that's a bitter woman. She should never go below the belt like that. No woman should go below the belt like that. Because I don't care how intensified the argument is or the disagreement. It should be a disagreement. It shouldn't even be an argument. It should just be a disagreement. We can agree to disagree, and that's okay. But I shouldn't have to go below the belt to get my point across. That's childish. That's very immature. A lot of people lash out from experience. That too. That's exactly. They do. That's why it's so important to heal. Don't go into a relationship with anybody if you're not even healed from the past. And if you're bringing up your past experiences and feelings into your new relationship, you're definitely not a healed person. You're just adding more on top of you're just adding more stuff on top of you. A lot of people do. They do lash out. I don't think you ever heard a man lash out on a woman about something that is so sacred. Like if a woman comes to her man and says something sacred, I haven't heard it. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I haven't heard a man take information that a woman has told him and just blurt it out in an argument. I've never seen that. If it happens, oh my God. I'm so sorry that happened, but I don't feel like men are that, real men are capable of doing that. It's just not their thing. But women, because women act in emotion so much, they do it. It's because we use the info to leverage you. Okay? But I just feel like as women, toxicity is common. Yes, it is. It's so common. And I don't understand why. It's just, it's horrible. This is so horrible. It is. I see so many toxic relationships. It's just like, it's the thing now. It's the thing. I want that toxic love. I don't want no toxic love. I don't have the time to invest in drama, constantly arguing, any fighting. I just don't have the energy to even go that far. That's why we step back. If I'm leveraging you, then I don't need to lash out. Manipulation is enough. There's a lot of manipulative people out there. There's a lot of narcissists out there too. Like, oh boy. What's up, Nate? How you doing? And I see why a lot of men step back. Notice that the men are talking to you. Okay. I just want to be able to have someone, and you know what? I've never had a man that's done that to me. Like, I've had men manipulate me, yes. I had men who took advantage of me, yes. But remember, you said no woman has joined in. No woman has joined in. No. Because it's a serious conversation. It is a serious conversation. Yeah, nobody likes real topics. Let's just be real about that. Nobody likes the real. Nobody likes the real. They're comfortable. And those type of people will always go through what they're going through. They will never ever be free. They will die in that mess. Those are the type of people who don't accept realness. They want to be stuck. They want to be stuck. They want to be blinded. If you're taking care of business, then lashing out isn't really a benefit. Exactly. And if I'm using you, then lashing out has to look different. It's possible. Welcome in. Woo. So when men answer this, when the listening starts. Solo, welcome back. Because we're giving you the answer. So why do I deal with the men who take advantage of me? Like, I've never, now I'm very open into accepting anything that I have done. I take accountability, and I always look at the situation. Because like I said, I tell people all the time, I like to blame myself for everything. Like, I like to say, it was me. But a lot of times it wasn't me. So why am I dealing with the men who constantly can't be committed, or they're just one way, and then next you know, they're a whole different way. Now, they're not lashing out on me. They're just not being 100. Like, they're not, there's always some type of an agenda behind what they're doing. Taking advantage of you is to fill our gaps. To fill y'all gaps. The manipulation is the lashing. Ooh. But why go that far? Why do that to me? What did I do? Why do I have to, what did I do to deserve that? Going back to healing and trauma. Is that the reason why they're doing the things they do to me? Is because they're, of course, they have trauma. And they're dealing with experiences that they experienced before. Like the past. And I just wind up with those type of men who just don't know how to value. And I've never been a woman who's yelled at a man. I have had disagreements, yes. I don't like yelling. I don't like arguing. I shut down. When you start yelling at me, like, I will shut down. Like, I have to literally separate myself from you if you start yelling, because I don't like that. And if the energy is like, energy is deep. Like, if one's yelling, then the other one's gonna yell. I'd rather separate myself. And I don't like leaving something incomplete. If we just don't agree with something, let's just know that we didn't agree with that situation. It doesn't take yelling and manipulating and tearing each other down. And I just don't, I've never been that type of person. I've never been that type of person that goes through men's phones. I've never went through a man's phone before. If I don't trust you, I'll tell you in your face I don't trust you. I don't have to go through and find stuff. I would know deep down inside, like, I don't trust you. I'll tell you in your face. Like, I don't trust you. I know there's something. I can't prove it, but I know. And 9 times out of 10, I'll be right. But I always wind up with those type of men. The only resource is to leave. It is. You're right. That's the only thing you can do is leave. It's not about you, which is why you have to be able to stop, rock, and roll. Triggers are real. Yes, they are. Triggers are real. And I hope I have never been a trigger in any man's life. I just hope I've never been that. You know, I wouldn't know because they vanish, they disappear, or I remove myself because I see something that's not healthy for me. So I'll remove myself. But a lot of times, men won't remove themselves at the time. They just disappear. They won't say anything. They won't do anything. They just disappear. And I'll be like, well, what was that all about? Like, why did we go through this process of going so far with each other and we were vibing and everything seemed good? And the first initial thought in my head when I see a man disappear is that there's another woman. I overthink like that. There's another woman that has your attention, that's giving you something that I possibly am not giving you. But I feel like I'm giving you my all. But apparently, there's something else that's sparking your interest that I may not just be giving you. We do it out of fear. We don't do these things because of you. The trigger of you might be that you are decent. Well, why would that make you want to run? Don't you want somebody that's decent? Not always another woman. So why wouldn't you want something decent? Why wouldn't you want to have something real? Like, why run from that? If that's what you say, that's what you want. You want those things. Jealousy and envy. I've heard that before. I've heard that before. I've heard that before. And I feel like that has been a thing. I hear you. I definitely hear you. And I feel like that has been a thing with me. And I didn't want to believe that. I had a couple of men tell me that before. And they've been really real with me. They were like, Mo, it's nothing. It's not you. It's not you. You're not a problem. They are dealing with, they're the problem. They're the problem. And they just don't know how to deal with you. You've never been a problem. It's not that you're not smart. It's not that you don't have all these great qualities. You're beautiful. You're smart. You have something going for yourself. And many men envy that. And it's not always about another woman. At times, I used to feel like, do you need somebody that you can control? That you can feel like you have some type of power over as a man? When you see a woman who is well put together, decent, and just don't come with a package of a lot of stuff. She don't come with baggage. And the woman that don't come with baggage, do you need something that you can feel like you can have some type of power with that may have a little bit of baggage? Is that what that is too sometimes? I feel like that has been a thing too. Because men want to be dominant. Men are the dominant ones. Yes. I've been running my home for the longest. I have never, ever had no man live with me. I've gotten my own place by myself. I manage my own money by myself. I'm very responsible when it comes to decision making for myself. I'm doing that I would want to do for a future family. I work to set for a future family. I set myself up to be better. I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't believe in struggling. I believe in having a decent household. And I've met men who don't have that don't come from that. I didn't come from that. I had to work hard to get to where I'm at. But I deal with men who haven't come from that. You know what I'm saying? They are still dealing with something. But hell, I don't want to run the household all day myself. But I meet those guys They literally like entertain with me for the longest for a short period of time, and it's just not it's just they disappear. They just disappear. And I say to myself, maybe it was for the good. Maybe it was for the good for me. Maybe it was just something that wasn't for me, and that's okay. No matter how much I've never overlooked a guy and made him feel like he was less, or made him feel like he wasn't worthy of anything because I may be in a different position than him, but I would never make him feel like he was less. I felt like maybe they looked at me that I had too much power, and it's like, where did he fit in if you got all this power? And I feel like I ain't got enough power. Like, I don't have that type of power. But they see a woman dominant, she got it going on, where do I fit in? You fit in. We can do this together. But it's just like, no, that's not how it goes. And their mind is like, that's not how it goes. It's me coming in here and I should already be well put together. What do you need me for? What happened to love? What happened to just, you know, a union together and working towards it? What happened to that? It's like, no, that's not enough. I like to build my relationship solely on love. I care about love. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what type of job you do. If I want better for you, yes, I'm gonna always push you to do better. But if this is where you are now, I can come in where you are now. I'd rather be where you are now than where you are in 10 years or whatever, how many years later, where you making all that money. I want to be there when you're struggling. I want to be there. I don't want to be there when you already well put together sometimes. I don't want that. We can build off. We can build. Intimidated. And I'm like, you don't have, and that's the thing, well, man, they don't have to be intimidated. And I tell them that all the time, like, don't feel like you don't have no power to do anything for me. Don't feel like you can't do nothing. Rare breed. You don't have to make him feel less than. He sees you and feels that. I had a guy, he told me, I've never heard this term before, but he said,
meet Cheryl.
Hey,
she's on vacation and
I don't want you
lost
to
in the
feel like you
moment.
little boy me.
Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's
I
gotta
said
be
little
somewhere.
boy.
Maybe she
like,
lost it
little
at
boy.
salsa night.
These skirts should have
What does that even
Or
mean?
maybe
He
she
was
lost it
like,
at Pilates.
I don't want to feel like, he said, sometimes I feel like you made little boy me. And I was like, I literally was like, I don't even know what you mean by that, but I said, are you saying making you feel like you're a kid when you're around me? And he was like, yeah, you make me feel like, I don't want you to make me feel like I'm a kid. And I was like, no, I would never make you feel like you're a kid. What made you think that? He told me one time too, he said, I didn't know how to approach you because I felt like I was out of your league. What? I said, no. If I'm attracted to you and I'm showing that I'm attracted to you, then that has nothing to do with what I'm making. My bank account is not what we're talking. Like, I don't want you to look at that. I want you to look at me as someone who's genuine, who cares about you, who wants to go forward with you. If it's meant to be, I would love to go forward with you. What's wrong with that? Women want men to take the lead. These fellas won't learn and reach for it. That's the issue. I would love for a man to take a lead too. Yes, absolutely. And who says he won't get there to taking the lead? I feel like when he comes in my life, he's already in the lead. It doesn't, like I said, people looking at the money and the way things are, it's just like, you are the leader. You a man. You yourself as a man is the lead. You got it. You are the foundation. As soon as I see you, foundation. provider, protector, everything. That's how I look at you the moment I see you. So I don't understand how you're looking at the materialistic things in life as you not being the man, the lead. I don't understand it. I just think differently. I'm not even caring about materialistic things. I don't care about that. I really don't. And I wish people look at me like that. Like, stop thinking that every woman wants what's in your pockets. I had to tell my ex-boyfriend that. Like, I told him that a couple of days ago. I said, do you know I was in... He said something to me, and he was like, when we was together, I was broke. I didn't have anything. I couldn't give you everything that you wanted. And I said, stop. I said, when I got with you, and I made this clear in our relationship, I didn't get with you because of what you had in your pockets. I said, I loved you beyond what you had. You were there for me. You protected me. You were being a man to me, regardless of what you had in your pockets. I didn't care about that. I said, eventually, we had each other. We were going to help each other. We're both ambitious. We both have goals. We were going to push each other to get there anyway. We were grinding. And then he got quiet. He was just like, I didn't even know you felt that way. I was like, I've been that way since we were together. You as a man felt less of a man because you felt like you couldn't do anything for me. I never asked for anything from you. I never pressured you to feel like you had to give me everything. I didn't care about none of that stuff. I didn't ask for no diamonds. I didn't ask for no bags. I didn't ask for no shoes. I didn't ask for nothing. I didn't ask for nothing. All I asked for was time. That's it. I asked you to give me time with you. I don't care if you were sitting in the car, just sitting in the car, and you had no place. I didn't care. I just wanted time. If I could see you, touch you, feel you, that's all I wanted. Whoever said anything, I said, have I ever asked you for the... No. So what makes you think that you wasn't worthy of staying with me because you didn't have enough? You don't get many women like that. You really don't. But when you do get one like that, you gotta learn how to cherish them, because there's not many of us out there that care about that. Now that you see women now, they all about the bag. They all about, oh, he better have this much money. He need to make 8 figures. He got to do this for me. Their standards are now completely out of this world. They need a rich man. I don't want no rich man. I don't want a rich man. I just want a man who's comfortable in what he's doing. He loves what he's doing. He can provide for his family, and I can provide for our family too. He has a helpmate. He just don't have somebody who's just tearing him down, who's just sitting back, collecting money, watching him struggle and fight every single day in this world. No. He's not going to have a wife like that. He's going to have a wife who balances him out. And she's not going to want much from him. My ex-wife didn't want anything when I met her. I grew up. True. So your ex-wife didn't want anything. So why is she your ex-wife now? A relationship without expectations is built on sinking sand. Gotta ask for things. Because your peers has been. I'm reading back up at the comments, y'all. Women want men to take the lead. Yeah, okay, we'll talk about that. But and if you're gonna ask for things, let it be reasonable. Let it be reasonable things. It doesn't have to be something that's just over the top. You know? You good, Titi? Out. Oh, it's a whole bar.
Yeah.
You might have to buy some more. She is the person who made me a man, legit. So she built you by not being there. Like, was she there in the midst, or did she step away? And her stepping away made you think and made you become more of a man. I just, I feel like love for me is the solid foundation. It's always been like a solid foundation. I've never felt like things made a relationship. Yes, we need to survive in the world. Yes, we need things to survive in the world, but we don't need all these extra stuff that people been looking for in relationships. Okay. But when I got with her, I went to therapy. I found great work. We made a beautiful family. Okay. So what happened? You said she's your ex-wife now. So what happened? I also supported her. That's what made it last 10 years. So you was married for 10 years. So it sounds like everything seemed like it was going so well for your relationship. But now it's ended. So what made it end? She made you. She turned you. She helped you become a man. In your words, you supported her. She supported you. You created this beautiful family. So when did it stop? Those are the questions I be asking people who have been married. Like, I just seen what's his name? What's the judge name, y'all? What's his name? The black judge. He's been married 39 years and he's just divorcing his wife of 39 years. After 39 years, what the hell are you gonna do after that? No shade, but I'm just saying, like, what are you gonna do after 39 years of being with someone? What? Yeah, Judge Mathis, what are you gonna do? What's left to go out here and get? You've been with this person for 39 years. Why did you do that? What could possibly made you say that's it? You can't tell me you haven't experienced everything and you dealt with things. You've been going through. You done got over the hurdles. You didn't all the challenges you could think of. Y'all have overcame it because you stayed together for 39 years. Why would you divorce? Did she breathe wrong? And you was like, that's it. I'm done. Now, I get mad when I see people that's been married that long. 40 years. I'm getting a divorce. 40 years? Don't nobody want him. You have stayed, slept, did everything with this woman, seen everything with this woman for 39 years. What? Who want him? It's insanity. like, I want to be married for a very, very long time. I don't believe in letting go. Because when I'm with you, it's these things that you can't say that you just can't not work out. Not unless this person has completely, I don't know, if this person is like abusing you, then yes, it's time to walk away. No marriage should be an abuse. But if it's arguments and disagreements and stuff that you just, the nagging and the little things, you gotta be able to get over that. You gotta be able to say, okay, let's grow up. Let's get out of that. My ex set me up for my next marriage. We were running from things. Now we're running from nothing. Wait a minute. I need you to tell me why. Did you just not love her? Did you realize you weren't in love with her? Because some people be like, I got a divorce because I just didn't love the person. I thought I loved them, but I didn't love them. I just need to know, so when I do get married one day, God help us all. I just know what to deal with and overcome and just look out for. Because, marriages go through cycles. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Marriages go through cycles. They go through cycles. I feel like I've overcome stuff that I've never talked about up here, that I know that I probably can deal with in a marriage. I know how to love. I've been hurt, but I know how to love still through hurt, through pain. I know how to do that. That is a tough thing, but you could hurt me to the core. And somewhere deep down in that pain, I still will love you. That's crazy. Some people like, I'm done, I'm finished, I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to, he hurt me too bad. That hurt. I would never look back. I have loved people through some stuff. And most people would have been like, Mo, you crazy. There were hurts, yeah. Because I think, the way I think about the hurt is that what keeps me going is something that I think about daily. And that pushes me to continue to love people more. And you know what that thing is God. Because I've watched, as human, I'm very spiritual, so people say one minute they love God, go through the things that they go through, use, abuse. He gets you out of a situation, you go back to the situation, you hurt him. After he didn't love you and helped you through this, you went turned your back on him again and again and again and again and again and again. But he still loves you. Despite of everything that you have done. He never looked back away from you. He never turned his back on you. He still loved you. So that's why I can love that way, because it's like, if God can love me through all of my mess, how can I not love the next person that way? That's why I said I can do it. And I've done it. And that's the only thing that keeps me going. It's just thinking of that. have forgiven people who have hurt me, but I never forget. I forgive you, but I don't forget. Some people I can forgive and not deal with you, and that's okay. Because I know you just wasn't meant to be a part of my chapters. You're not supposed to continue with my chapters, and that's okay. But I can forgive you, and I can love you from afar. That thing is tough, but I can do it. But that's what keeps me going. It's just thinking about how much God loved me through my mess. And he never gave up on me. He could give up on me right now. I'm still here. I still have a purpose. He could have just let me loose. But he loves me, and I feel like I can do the same thing to the next person. So that's what really keeps me going. Thank you, Mac. Sad to say that I didn't get a female in here, which is not shocking because I knew I wasn't going to get a female in here. So, I don't mind talking to the fellas. I don't mind learning from your perspective. I really want to learn. And this is not from just any man. These are real men that I would love to talk to and actually ask questions and get your point of view, your honest answer. I'm not going to ask no young person because I'm not going to get the right answer. I will ask somebody who's seasoned. And a lot of the men that's in my life is seasoned. So I can ask those questions to y'all, and I know I'm going to get an answer, an honest answer. I'm not going to get it from a young person. So I appreciate the feedback, and I do appreciate the honesty coming from y'all about certain things. It made me look at things differently now and understand things differently now, you know. Because one thing I do is I love my black man. I love my brother man. And one thing I want to do is understand them, you know. And as a woman, I want to be able to be whatever he needs and what he's lacking. I don't want to be less than what he's looking for. You're very beautiful. Thank you, Black Dynamite. Thank you. A marriage is a partnership, and both people have to be in sync, same direction. Yeah, two can't walk unless they agree. I've always, like, that's scripture. That's Bible right there. Like, you gotta be both in an agreement. You know, you can't be over here and then you over there. No, we got to be in the same, like, we got the same steps. We doing the same 2 steps. But the best understanding is protecting yourself. If you aren't protecting you, then you can't see them. Jaquan, thank you. Thank you for the gifts, Jaquan. And I feel like that's a lot of more things to be honest with you, I have let my guard down a lot. I have, because I wasn't trying to hold up that wall. Before anybody knew me, I used to hold up this wall. And this big, huge protection wall. Like, I wouldn't let nobody in. Not even, you couldn't even get the depths of my conversation. Like, you couldn't get deep within me. I had to feel like I trust you. Now we having a Monday night session, yeah. But I used to have this wall up for years. And I learned how to let it down because somebody had told me to let that wall down, and it's okay to let people in. It's okay to accept. And I did that, and I did that too far. I think I lowered that wall down a little too low. I let the wall down a little too low. Now I got to rebuild it, because now I feel like I've let too many in, and I have damaged the inside of my house by letting too many people walk in my house and rob and to do whatever they want. You know, so now I have to go back and rebuild, re-clean, and keep the gate just a little bit more until the right person comes in with the key. I have to do that now. So I do blame myself for allowing that to go far, because I could have avoided that, but I was just being too nice, too open, too understanding, and I allowed people just to take advantage of that. We only been on for an hour. I feel like I've been on for a long time. I've only been on for an hour and 25 minutes. Cedric, welcome in. Y'all, I'm ready to take this ponytail out in the next hour. Let me tell you. She'll be fresh for tomorrow. I gotta go to work tomorrow at 3. But like I said, I do appreciate, the feedback and the honesty, and it made me think. It made me think of things. And you remember I was up here earlier, the ones that I was up here earlier with. Remember I was talking about the past, about how I was talking about my stories about the guys I was meeting, and then one of them was my ex. And my mom had a dream about me last night, and she texted me today. She said she'd been trying to call me all day, but I haven't been on this breakdown where I didn't want to talk to anybody because of what I was feeling. And she said, I've been trying to call you all day. And I was just like, yeah, Mom, I kind of just, didn't want to talk right now. I'm not in the mood.
Your podcast will continue after a calming message from Natural Vitality by Grammy Award-winning artist.
She's like, I've been trying to tell you about it. And I was like,
hey, it's Lil Jon.
I was like, if it's about so-and-so, which I was talking about my ex, I said, if it's about him, I said, don't worry about it. I'm not talking to him anymore. I completely let my guard down. Like, I stand on business. I told him, please don't. We don't want to talk anymore. I'm not talking to him anymore. I told him we can't be friends.
NaturalVitality.com.
We just don't need to speak to each other anymore. And she was like, no, it wasn't about him. But she said, but I'm glad to know. But it had something to do with him. She had a dream that I had made a decision. And I called her. This is the dream. I kept trying to call out for her. I was like, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. And I was nowhere to be around. She was nowhere to be around when I was calling out for her in this dream. And I had made a bad decision. I had made a bad choice. And the choice has something to do with someone. And we're going to say about my ex. I had chose, I guess, to continue. And the choice was so bad. Things were bad for me. And I told her, I was like, Mom, I made a bad decision. And she said, what happened? And I told her, and then she told me that God, in the dream, God had gave me a second chance. What he did was, what did she say? She said, I will give your daughter another chance to change her decision. So what happened was God reversed time. And this is her dream. She said God reversed time. And he set the clock back. So that way I can make the right decision. And the right decision is I chose not to deal with the situation. I walked away from the situation. And mind y'all, I was just telling y'all today that I decided to not deal with that person. I said, and I told that person yesterday, I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm done. I don't want to be around you. Nothing. So she said the dream, and I told her what happened. I didn't go into detail of what happened between me and him, none of her business. But I told her that she doesn't have to worry about me even talking to him anymore, because my mom don't want me talking to him at all anyway. She said she don't like him. But she was like, my dream said enough. That was my answer. You did exactly what. Hey girl. Hey girl. But she said you did exactly what God did in the dream. He reversed time, and you made the right decision. And I said I did. I stand on business yesterday. I told him no. And she's like, that's amazing. So I was just like, wow. I said, that's how I know the things that is happening in my life with these people now. It's like I was saying earlier, I said, I feel like God is kind of like blocking a lot of stuff. He's like, he's blocking things for me not to get myself involved in these situations that's going to cause a ripple effect, because there's something great, of course, that's going to happen in my life. And these people who I'm connecting myself with are just, they're not good for me. They're draining me. They're just a setup. Like, it's just a blockage. And I'm now standing on business where I'm like, I'm not talking to this person. I'm cutting them off, and I'm staying away from them. So I was grateful that she had that dream last night, that I actually made the right decision. Yes, Moni, stand up. Yes. Yes. So it turned out okay. So she was like, yep, my dream, exactly what you did. You made that decision not to do what you was afraid of, what you did in the dream. You was gonna do it, but you didn't do it. So now I'm kind of curious. I was like, did God turn back time? Like, for real? Did I actually make a different decision? Oh man, I was just like, wow. I'm grateful. Hey boo, how you doing? I haven't seen you so long, Treasure. How have you been? I have not seen you. I haven't seen none of y'all in so long. Look, mind you, I haven't been live, and everybody can vouch for me. Like, I have not been live in so long. Like, and I'm trying to get back into it. This is my second day going live. Well, my second time going live today. Let me say that. So, and I went live with y'all, what, Thursday? Did I go live Thursday? I think I went live Thursday. Yeah, I did. I went live Thursday. I'm in it. Yeah, because I got my tattoos. Yes, because I got new tattoos. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you too, Treasure. I'm in it out. It's drama free that way. Yes, it is. God knows it's drama free. Girl. I still got your number though. But yeah, I've been like focused, working, got my new job and everything. And I was on vacation since Thursday, but I go back to work tomorrow. So I'm back into grinding mode tomorrow. But it's really good to see. I'm glad you're doing okay. Because I was like, when I do pop in, I don't see you live as much. So I was like, I wonder if she okay. These other creators on here be draining as F. You're very therapeutic, Moni. I'm so glad I can be therapeutic. I try to make a safe space for people. Like, I really feel like I see so many different creators that do have a lot of like excitement in their lives and a lot of drama for real. And I try to make another side of TikTok where you can come in and just listen and just vibe and be yourself. You don't have to pretend. You just be you without no judgment. It's like a no judgment zone when it comes over here. Like, I don't care what you got going on. You can feel free to express whatever you feel, but in a respectful way, of course. But I just feel like the world is so congested with people trying to have to prove something and have to not be themselves. Like I was talking about earlier, I just feel like people are just fitting in. Over here, you don't have to fit in. You just be your authentic self. That's what I want. But we still gonna do the Brother Man panel. I really appreciate the men came in and said some things to me. I gotta set a date to do the Brother Man panel. and I think I need to do it sooner than later. I'm gonna choose a day. I'm gonna choose my off day, but I don't know what my off day is this week because I am working straight through since I've been on vacation. So I know I'm working Monday through Sunday probably. So we'll see. I'll make it my business to do it sometime next week. I'll try to fit it in, and I will post it so y'all know. And I want everybody to feel like, and I really want the ones that always come in my live to be able to talk. Because some of you, I don't know, some of you probably can go live, and some of you probably can just get in the boxes or whatever. But either way, I want to be able to get you in the box and just do a brother man panel. And that way I get to hear y'all voices, because I only see y'all in the comments. So I want to get to hear your voices and listen to you, and that'd be nice. I feel like I used to always get the same people in my boxes, but they're no longer here anymore. So now I can put some new people in here. Some people with some brains. Smart people. Thank you for the taps, y'all. Thank you. Wow, we at 20.9K. Thank you. I think I'll vibe out until 10. I think this was a decent live. I think we touched on some great points. I liked it. It was very laid back. And I did have a couple of people come in, so not too bad, not too bad. And I do appreciate you, what is it, Abu Zibda? I can never say it right. I appreciate your constant feedback. It's very appreciated. Somebody who not trying to eat money after the live. We need normal people in the boxes. We need normal people in the boxes. We can have normal people in the boxes. We need you to make sure you already fed Jaquan, because before you come to the box, because you be eating like big meals, like chicken. What you had one day? You had like wings. You had shrimp scampi, I think. You had some noodles or something. You was eating good. And then talking about I got some leftovers, which was a forkful probably, and maybe 2 wings. I remember that big old, and then you had garlic bread too. I remember. Up there just eating. So I got some more. I was gonna take myself to dinner tonight, but I didn't do it. I was gonna go to PF Chang's. That's like one of my favorite spots. I was gonna take myself to PF Chang's tonight, and I was just like, I'm gonna do my live, and I'll take myself to dinner probably another day this week, since I'm getting paid again. I get paid Thursday again, so I may take myself to dinner after rent, because rent due. Oh God. We at the end of August, y'all. September is literally this week, right? Is it September this week?